Sup my little pulselings, how's it going? Hope all is well in your world. If you like the video, subscribe and you'll be notified when another one's up. Sup pulsers, how's it going? Thanks for joining me today. We're looking at Dungeons and Dragons Battlemarked. This is based on the board games, and your little figures stand on little circular discs. Yay! This is actually really well done. I really like this. I've really wishlisted it, but it's my kind of thing. Now, we're going to go on the settings. Now, all of the settings may not be here. Right now, my entire area has had a Wi-Fi downage, so I'm not actually able to connect online at the minute. So it'll probably be next 2 to 3 days. So some options may not actually be here. Again, it's nothing to do with the game or anything like that. It's to do with the fact I don't have Wi-Fi. There's nothing I can really do about that. But there you go. My entire internet's down. No TV, nothing. God, I love the fact that Steam allows you to play offline. But there you go. Lucky I downloaded a buttload of demos though, innit? So, audio. You got a decent settings now. Activating microphone, because obviously I'm recording. And it's also how you communicate with your teammates. Because this can be multiplayer. Monitor settings. Resolution, I cannot change that. And I think that is because of my internet outage. I have turned off VSync. I've turned off pretty much everything here. And I can't change none of it. Because, like I said, it's nothing to do with the game. It's to do with my problems at my end. So you got depth of field, you can change the bloom, outage, stuff like that. So I'd imagine it would go down to 1920, 1080. So that is average for most games. But I can't confirm that just yet. So guys, like I said, there's nothing I can do. So we're going to go into, let's have a look at the Butchers at the Heroes. This is a dragon hybrid. It's basically a paladin. He can do one heal spell, which does him and everyone in a certain area, but it's only at the end of his turn. He also has an acid breath spray, which, where it says 5 times 5, that's the area on the floor it's going to stay on. So if any of your characters are near what you're hitting the enemy, you will make sure, 1, you don't hit them with the acid. 2, if they ran into the area or they get pushed onto it, they can get hit with the ashes as well. As well as fire also does that. If you set fire to the floor, you got Wandering Brand with protection spell, Aura of Vitality. Yeah, that's the one that heals at the end of your turn. Fully replenish your physical armor. He has 2 points of armor on him. That makes him very, very good to have at the front, because he can take a lot of damage, and he has a healing potion. So we look at the next guy, which will be the Wizard.
Is just an illusion.
He's got ability, charisma, intelligence. I'm not sure how the leveling up works, because it's not actually in the demo how you can level them up. They should have had a little bit of that, I think. He's got Firebolt. His Firebolt can also set items on fire if they're on the floor. Such as, I think Poison's one of the ones that can get on fire if it's on the floor. Teleport to a tile in a straight line. Now that costs him 0 AP. All characters have 2 AP. So that one costs 1 AP to use. Potions cost 0, but his little teleport costs 0. Normally when you move, it's going to cost 1 AP. He's got Fireball. Casts a ball of fire that hits multiple targets. Deals fire damage. Anything that hits multiple targets, it will actually show you the outline, which is cool. He has Royal Frost. Cast Frost on the target, dealing cold damage and inflicting cold. Cold stays on them, same as poison. It's like a debuff. Same as fire. Set someone on fire, they start burning.
You sure about this?
Ash.
Too late.
I like Ash. She's basically a rogue. Yeah, look, rogue. I like all rogue classes. She's got a potion of healing. She's got a gas bomb, which is basically poison in an area. Throwing daggers. It does 7 damage, which is quite a decent amount of chunk of damage. Stealth. Go to stealth, becoming undetectable by hostile creatures for 3 turns. Now, I didn't get to mess about that too much. There's 2 ways of playing this in the demo. You get 1 stage of each. There's tutorial, and then an actual stage with a little bit of storyline. It's only about 10 minutes. And the other one is to go into a dungeon where everything's basically overpowered. But there you go.
The hunt begins.
This is your ranger. She's a species human. I would have thought she would have been an elf, but okay. Fire arrow. Fires an arrow that deals fire damage to a single target. That is really good for setting off barrels. Fires an arrow that deals physical damage to a single target. Ball of thorns. Fire a hail of projectiles into the air. This is it's like a little square area where you can hit multiple targets with archery arrows. Arrow. Fires an arrow that deals physical hit point damage to a single target.
Battle calls, I answer.
Yeah, little dwarf. That's what I want. These class as fire. Potion of healing. Sweep attack. Hits all targets in an area of physical damage and pushes them back. That's really good to push people into fire and poison if it's on the floor. Take an extra action at this turn, which costs 0. But it does have a 1 turn recharge. So that would be something you want to go off multiple times. Hit a single target with a powerful long range melee attack. When they have melee attack, basically means you do a running charge or you do a jump to where they are. Increase physical damage done by you and nearby allies. That's a 7x7 triangular area. That's actually really good if you pair it with him, because he does physical damage as well.
Planning to win, are you?
Replenish armor. Fully replenish your armor. Another one of armor, always good. So he's going to basically be a little tank as well. So can't look at that one. Just not a demo. That's fine. Now I was messing about with in one of the dungeon things. You can actually mess around with some of the character sheet. So I said what? Go in here. Look. So you can unlock certain stuff, but all this is not in the demo. That would have been a pity. You should have had at least a little bit in the demo, I think. Same as whether or not you can get their basic stats up. That would have been cool as well. Grants 1 extra card slots. Oh look, that is so good. Some of this looks so nice. If you're into Dungeons and Dragons, I think you'll like this one. So we're going to play a tutorial because it introduces everything. But this is how it looks in the game. On their little bases, they can run up on levels and stuff like that. And you do throw a dice for each attack and stuff like that you do. Right, we're going to tutorial because it's voiced over and I think it's really well done.
The floor outline shows your movement range, which is how far your piece can move. Pick up and drag your hero to the marked tile. You can interact with some objects in the world by placing your hero above them. This will move your hero next to the object. Drop your hero above each turn. You may use 2 action points, or AP for short. Every action you perform, such as moving or opening a door, costs 1 action point. You can see how many points you have left on the turn meter. To attack an enemy, pick up your hero and drop it on the enemy piece, exactly the same as opening a door. All heroes can perform a melee attack. A die is used to determine the outcome of an attack. There are 3 possible outcomes. Well fought, but you took damage during combat. This reduced your hit points. When your hit points reach 0, your hero will be down. Continue onwards to your next challenge. One of the goblins has struck you with a flask of poison, afflicting you with the poisoned status effect. Some status effects are beneficial, while others are harmful. When poisoned, you will take damage at the end of your turn until the effect ends. Fortunately, there is a treasure chest nearby containing a potion of healing. To open the chest, move your hero on top of it. This card is a potion of healing. It can replenish your hit points and remove negative statuses, such as poisoned. To use the potion, pick up the card and drop it onto your hero. You see another chest before you. Why not take a look inside? You now have 2 arrow cards that allow you to attack from afar. These cards can be played multiple times and are never expended. To fire an arrow, pick up the card and drop it on one of your enemies. While your arrow card is reusable, there is a cooldown period after its use. The number on the card indicates how many rounds you must wait before it can be played again. Fortunately, you still have one more arrow card to play. Use it to defeat the second enemy. You have now used both of your action points, and a new round begins. The cooldown on your arrow cards has ended, and you may play them again. This hero has been down. You can revive them using a potion of healing, or by dropping your piece onto the downed hero. Since you have no potions, move your piece onto the fallen ally. You have successfully revived your party member, but now face more enemies than you can defeat in one round. Fortunately, there is a poison barrel nearby. Try shooting it. The barrel has exploded, releasing a cloud of poison gas over the surrounding area. There are numerous objects that explode when destroyed, so always be on the lookout. You now control your second hero, the Sorcerer. He is a master of powerful elemental magic. His Firebolt card, for instance, not only inflicts burning on enemies, but can also ignite poison gas. Give it a try. The fire before you must now be extinguished before you can safely open the door ahead. Luckily, the Sorcerer has a water flask. The water flask will break to douse the area indicated, and costs no action points to use. Try using the flask to extinguish all the fires at once. Since you have one of your action points remaining, you are now free to gather the loot dropped by your defeat. Pick up the second loot bag. Aside from loot and treasure chests, there is one more common way to acquire new cards. Energy builds in your card meter every time you defeat an enemy. When this is filled, you will receive a new card for each of your heroes. You can scrap unwanted cards to fill your card meter faster. You can only scrap consumable cards. Try discarding one of your cards by dragging it to the scrap icon. The energy in the card meter has now been filled, and each hero has received a new card. Open the door ahead to proceed. The healing fountain will replenish hit points and remove negative statuses from your entire party. Your heroes are now ready to face your first real challenge. Once you feel ready, enter the final chamber to free your ally.
Now, if you ever want to skip a turn, you can actually click up here. You can also delay your turn. If you've got a character and you want to have a go with one of the other characters, when you delay the turn, it will go down to the next character in the list. It's also a good way for checking with their status issues as well.
Looks like our escapee got homesick, and he brought a friend too. Boys, get him!
There's a chest there. And everybody's dead.
Enemy's turn.
As you can see, she can hit that whole area with that one. It's just out of range, little nerd.
Enemies up.
Oh, I thought I might set the ground on fire. But it didn't. Oh well. The only reason the dice is sticking a little bit is because I'm offline. When I'm online, it plays a lot smoother. I just want to point that out because I know the dice is hitting things and stuff like that. It's not normally like that.
At times, you'll be given the option to perform an ability check. This involves rolling a die to defeat the difficulty class, or DC, of the particular challenge. Roll the same number as the DC or higher to succeed. Depending on the ability scores of your hero, some checks will be easier than others. You will be able to improve the ability scores of your heroes throughout your adventures. Your remaining party members are imprisoned in this cell. You consider how best to free them.
Pick the lock is medium. Search for a key is easy. 5 or higher. Okay. That's a 7. He's talking about it. No.
You were unable to find the key. It looks like you will have to try something else.
Oh no, I got it right last time. Last time it was perfect. We got 11 by the looks of it. Got 17. 17!
You manipulate the rusted lock and free your allies. It's time to leave this place. The level exit is in sight. Interacting with this will allow you to finish a level. However, you must defeat nearby enemies before it can be used. You may also need to find an exit room that acts as a key.
I knew my boys missed someone. You done well to get this far. But then again, you did not have to face me. Come over. Boys, get ready. And beware the spell boys' fire tricks.
This bugbear captain is carrying such an exit room. He is wise to your fiery magic and preemptively douses himself in water. Since the captain is a powerful enemy, it would be useful to know his strengths and weaknesses. Hover above an enemy to reveal vital information on your adversary.
Let's see. Counter attack when hit by a melee attack. Once each turn, it requires to unlock the exit. That's the rune key. Blocking exit and is wet. Takes 100% extra lightning damage and 50% less damage and can be frozen. Ooh. So we're going to do lightning on you. Oh, I'm going to try and get space. I don't hit them with a dice. First we got fire shield, firebolt. We're down you. Get over here.
Boys, block their escape route. Make sure they don't get away.
You have slain the bugbear captain and gained the exit room, but you still need to defeat the remaining enemies before the exit can be used. The paladin is a versatile frontline fighter. He can protect himself with armor and support the party with healing, all while smiting enemies on the field.
Right, but his armor is down because he had a counter attack. That guy just hit. So what you can do is recast it. So he's got his full armor back on. I don't think that's really going to be necessary. Roll the dice.
Well fought. in hand and your foes vanquished, you can now use the level exit to finish your mission. Only the hero carrying the exit rune can use the level exit. You can skip the current hero's turn by clicking on their portrait. You can also delay their turn, so long as they have taken no action. This can be a valuable tactic in combat.
He has the key, says anyone can leave. Are you ready to advance? Yes.
Congratulations. Your party is reunited, and the raiders are defeated. Your path lies ahead of you. An adventure awaits.
So, why don't we play through the first level? You can only do one level in the actual campaign, but I'm not sure how many there is. So look, I'm going to pick the dwarf this time because I didn't get to play the dwarf.
Can't choose better.
And I like dwarves. I think dwarves are one of my favourites. If you can get them up right to be little tanky dudes. Now there are some cosmetics, but again you can't do that. You can change the name if you want. There you go, Pulsebeetle. So it would have been nice to let you mess about the colour system as well.
You can't choose better.
So you do get to take in. I'd rather have her.
I won't let you down.
There you go. Right, yeah. So you select your team of 4, you go into the actual levels, and there's a little bit of storyline as it goes through. So we're going to do the Neverwood. Now, the Mushroom Hollow is for when I think you're supposed to be leveled up a little before you go into there. It's actually really hard. It gets very hard very quick. So this is the only level you can play in the demo. But I like what I see so far, especially I want to see how they allow you to upgrade your characters as well.
Your party returns from their latest adventure, forging a path through the forest back to civilization. Wild-eyed warriors dressed in the colors of the city of Neverwinter run wordlessly past you. You hear panicked screaming from whence they came. Someone's in trouble.
Help me! Come back, you cowards! You! Save me! My guards ran off, but you'll protect me, won't you? I carry the fury of fallen kings.
Yes, we do, little dwarf master. Right, what we've got? Hit a single target with a powerful long-range melee attack. Only 5, so goblins. Hit targets, an adjectile dealing physical damage and pushing back. Increase physical damage done by you and all nearby allies. I've got my armor on. Wow, it starts off with armor 8. That's crazy. Oh, we're actually going to delay. Because I know what's coming. Oh, it's going to hit my dwarf. Can't do it further out. No. Right, let's jump and hit you right in the face.
Stand still for smiting.
Wash. That's not going to quite him, is it? Right. My armor doesn't need to be done. Dragon Breath. Yes, I'll Dragon Breath, the only one I've got left to hit him with. Actually, let's just move you up here.
Oh no! Here comes more of them!
That's why.
Got a good feeling about this.
Oh, we got cast a fireball that hits multiple enemies. Yeah, we're done.
Sorry in advance.
Oh, he's burning, so he should die. per turn, right? So he should, yeah, he should die that one. We got fireball or we got lightning. We'll take that little dude out.
Oh, that's new.
Right, Halos arrows, which is awesome. Got fire. Move a few tiles. This is a free move. Right, she's still got 2 points. Right, how far can I hit with that? That's who I want to hit with that. Don't take them out, they will rain down arrows on your frontline units.
1 arrow, many wounds.
Yes. And we got stuff to pick up. Right, so we have fire. We'll do a fire arrow on you. That's not a little goblin.
1 spark.
Right, now we got a dwarf. Take an extra action. He's going to take like 2 turns to get there, isn't he? Ah, you little nerd. Right, let's get you up here.
Strength of steel, will of iron.
They got to be next to him. Right, we'll do that jump thing. Oh, well, hit him aside. There, got to be aside. Boom. Hopefully he lands next to him so I can attack straight afterwards. I pushed him away.
Got you anyway.
Yes. Right, he does multiple hits that one. Oh, they did quite a little bit of damage to the dragon's armor as well as his armor. Right, what we got here? Heal yourself. Cannot be used on others. Oh, the dwarf's got a heal. Sweet. Well, it's going to take a couple of turns. Oh, I can refresh his physical armor. I increase physical damage on everyone in the area. Okay. Oh, he doesn't have any good hits so far. Physical armor. He's got physical armor and he's got heal. He doesn't need either one of those. Right, so let's skip your turn. I want you to attack. Makes a target untargetable for 3 turns. Creates an aura. I've got poison, acid, breath. I've got divine smite. Do a divine smite on you.
Here comes the justice.
And I was going to follow up with a poison attack on the other 2. Dwarf's awesome. Oh, it'd be a dwarf again.
Oh, my side. Nope. Nope, I'm fine. Who are... Oh, never mind. I am Lord Elmer Babris, emissary of Neverwinter, on urgent diplomatic business. I must reach the Emerald Tavern, though I should never have agreed to meet in elf territory. Will you escort me there? Many thanks. Now let's all... Wait! What's that? Something's coming. The goblins are back! Save me!
Lord Babris.
Oh, my Lady Fallwater. It's you. But what are you doing out here?
The sound of battle drew me to this place. What happened? You're injured.
What? This? It is not but a scratch, my lady. The goblins attacked and my guards ran off. But I fought bravely on until rescue arrived.
Timora smiles on you. As mediator of the peace talks, I must hurry you to the Emerald Tavern. The elven envoy awaits you. Forgive my urgency, friends. These are dangerous times. I am Lady Sonsha Fallwater, Druid of the Emerald Enclave. I believe I am capable of escorting his lordship from here. May Sylvanus guide you as you journey onwards.
Onwards? Nonsense. They must join us. At the very least, round of drinks for my rescuers. Honor demands it.
As you wish, Lord Babris. All are welcome at the Emerald Tavern. Let us make haste.
Yes, we'll
As
advance.
morning looms in the distance, you escort Lord Babris and Lady Sancha to the Emerald Tavern for their meeting with the Elven Envoy.
And unfortunately, that's it. Wasted a bit of pee. That was Dungeons and Dragons Battlemarked. What do I think of that game? I think that game is awesome. It's my kind of game. I've got to say that. I like the fact they jump on their little, they keep the little plinth underneath them as they bounce along. I think it's quite funny. I would have liked the demo to be a bit bigger though. Maybe like 2 or 3 levels. But there you go. And I would have liked to have seen some of the customization of the characters. The tutorial does a good job of teaching you the basics. But I still would have liked to have evolved my characters. Hopefully, if this is successful, which I think it will be, you can get more heroes. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Maybe play the bad guys. There's quite a lot of things they can do with this. Who would want to be a demon or something like that, eh? That'd be awesome. Dwarf is awesome. I think being able to put change equipment and stuff like that, if that's added, like again, I don't know, but that would also be really cool. I think it would be anyway. But that's just my opinion, and as always, it's up to you to do you. This has been Pulsebeetle. Thanks for your time. Have a good day. Keep the pulse, and remember. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see the next one, you can just subscribe and you'll be notified when it's up and running.